What's up, guys? This is Coach LaRussa from MakePlayz.com, welcoming you to a new series called Film Room Fridays, where we'll break down a new player for you each week to release on Fridays at 5 p.m. Today, we'll break down 5-star point guard and Kentucky commit Quade Green. Here we go. Right here we're breaking down footage of Quade Green. He ran with the PSA Cardinals on the EYBL circuit, averaged 14 points, 10 assists, and led them to the Peach Jam Finals. Let's start with leadership. Quade leads by example. He's a floor general and he commands his role. One thing I love from him is his constant communication on both ends of the floor. That and the fact that he's got the toughness to confront teammates when they're slipping, but he also knows how to lift them up as well. I think guys really love to play with him because he keeps his head up and doesn't dominate the ball. He's great in transition, so if you're a big who runs the floor, you're going to get easy dunks on a regular basis. He understands how to get into gaps, draw help, and make the right pass. He's very unselfish. Like I said before, he led the EYBL in assists by averaging 10 per game in 29 minutes per game, which in my opinion is pretty remarkable by itself. He's so competitive that it often becomes contagious. He knows how to win, and guys seem to naturally follow his lead in the heat of competition. Let's face it, Quade's not the biggest guard. In fact, he's small, especially at the high major level. But what he lacks in height, he far exceeds in toughness and heart. I think his ability to attack the basket often catches bigs off guard, mainly because of his fearlessness as he attacks the rim. He does a good job of using his body to initiate contact and create separation. He's got the body control to take a hit, and he keeps his eyes on the rim, allowing him to finish the play. All of this allows him to keep the defense honest. He's known as a shooter, but defender can't play him too tight because he'll blow by and get paint touches. If there's a help side rotation, he'll drop it off, and if they stay home, he can get a bucket. This ability allows him to be very deadly late in the shot clock. When he gets it at the top of the key in a one-on-one situation, he's very comfortable breaking his man down and making a play. So far, we've seen him score in the paint, but every great player needs a middle game, and for Quade Green, that often comes with the floater. In today's game, this is a shot that's becoming a necessity for guards wishing to play at the Division I level. It allows you to get a shot off with a quick release, and you can get it off 1 or 2 feet. It's not an easy shot, but Quade has obviously put in the hours to develop the touch. And anytime he gets within 15 feet range, he can float it on up there for an easy bucket. This is a shot that could be very effective at the college level, so I expect to see him continue to develop this part of his game. So how does he do with the ball screen? He's shown he can score at the rim, and he's shown he can score with the floater. He's shown the ability to get paint touches, draw help, and facilitate for his teammates. So typically, you tell the D to go under the screen to prevent penetration. Bad idea. Quade torched teams all summer for going under ball screens. He knows his reads, and the second the defense goes under, he pulls up. He shot the 3 ball at a 44% rated Peach Jam, so coaches will have to make that decision knowing they may give up a 3 ball. So if you can't go under, then what do? Well, most times it'll force defenders to fight over top, making it a lot easier to make a play off the bounce, especially with his ability to pull up. So as defenders overplay him, it'll allow him to turn the corner and get the defender on his hip. From that point, the on-ball D is pretty much beat, and he can start reading the second defender. Most times it's a big man, so depending on the situation, Quade might go to the rack or look for the mid-range. If that second defender hedges out and leaves the gap, Quade is crafty enough to split him and get into the paint. From there, he reads the third defender, and by now, opposing coaches are beginning to get frustrated, possibly throwing a blitz at him just to get the ball out of his hands. PSA Cardinals often used a horn set for Quade, where they bring their forwards up the lane for a ball screen on each side. He operated from the top and was able to score from all 3 levels in this set. I wouldn't be shocked to see Kentucky run some action out of this, as they'll have versatile forwards who can make plays from inside and out. They dive one forward to the rim, let the other pop to the top of the key, keeping a shooter in the ball side corner, and let the defense pick their poison. I think it's safe to say that Kentucky will have a dominant front court next year, so as they draw help, the kickouts should be wide open. They'll also have multiple guys attacking in their dribble drive offense, so kickouts will be available there as well. I think this will be something we see a lot of, and with Quade being a reliable spot-up shooter, he could be the recipient of these kickouts. So whether he's in transition, operating in a ball screen, or just a one-on-one matchup, Quade's got the ability to pull up off the bounce. This could be especially useful late in the shot clock, at the end of halves, or in the final seconds of a game. Even if the play breaks down, he can get enough separation off the dribble to get a good shot off. We all know that guard play can oftentimes be the deciding factor in wins and losses, and having a guard who can create a shot for himself is crucial, especially in the tournament. Let's take it back to the day I doubted him. It was the Peach Jam Final Four, and the PSA Cardinals faced off against Team Penny, who in my opinion was the best defensive team in the country. Team Penny bullied PSA the entire first half and ended up stretching their lead to 20 going into halftime. I had been bragging on Quade all day, and now I was getting an earful about it, to the point where I even questioned myself for a minute. But let me be the first to tell you, I will never, ever question the size of the heart and the amount of fight in Quade Green again. He never rolled over, and one possession at a time, he and his teammates clawed back. They'd get a stop, they'd get a bucket, and they'd keep cutting down the lead. With each passing second, the intensity rose, and Quade rose with it, which led to this, the momentum shift that Team Penny couldn't recover from. This is not a skill, folks. This is something that's inside of you. Does it look like he's playing for offers or trying to get on a mixtape? No, he's competing to win. That's it. That's what this game is about, and let that be a lesson to all you youngsters out there who just want to get on a mixtape. When you've got a God-given ability to play this game, add countless hours of hard work, and make winning your first priority, that'll be when the rest takes care of itself. Thanks for checking out the Quade Green Breakdown. Film Room Fridays is a new series we're bringing to you where we'll break down a new player each week to release on Fridays at 5 p.m. If there's a player that you would like us to break down, please let us know in the comment section. Please continue to support us. We appreciate each and every one of you. Hit that subscribe button, help us grow this channel, and we'll catch you next time.